That's the common return question why you don't get paid. You got to keep winning. You got to win the fights. And you know, the cream of the crop gets paid the most, and that's what you have to do. And I know that, you know, everyone knows that, but it's like let's get paid for what we do, you know. I go out there every time and leave it on the line. You know, I mean, every time there's not one fight in my whole entire career since I started fighting, since I was a teenager, that someone would be like, oh, a boring fight. I never will ever be in a boring fight. So yeah, I mean, it's whatever that has to do, but it's crazy, man. The pay from, we're professional athletes, world champions, and it's like broke. You know, at the time I was. Now, you know, it's good. I had a good fight. The pay-per-view did good in Madison Square, so I'm happy, and did some investments. It was right. I got some good people in my life to help me manage my money, you know, and so I'm forever grateful for that. But like I said, all you gotta do is win at the end of the day, and that's when the checks keep coming in, and sponsorships. So I'm grateful for my sponsors. They help out so much, man, and more than they know. It's more than just them sending money in the mail. You know what I mean? Posting some shit on social media, it goes further than that with me.
Has being a father changed the way you like approach training and approach the fight now?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, there'd be some days your body would be sore and tired, and you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna take a rest day. I might just go lighter today. It's like, no, man. Like, you get up and see your little boy looking up at you, and it's like, man, you just want to get in there, and like, no matter how tired you are, how my body you're beat up, that's been like the most motivation I've ever had in my entire life. And I've always been a, you know, self-motivated person to go in there and work out and be one of the hardest workers in the room and lead by example kind of thing. And you know, it's definitely never a question of like, oh, I'm gonna take a rest day. My boy's gotta eat, you know.
Just to clarify, Cody, is the stem cell treatment, is it permanent, or will you need it again in the future?
And shit, I don't know. They said it would last a year, 6 months, 3 months. And I went to Germany and did the regenokine therapy, and they said, oh, it can last up to 2 years, or it could not take effect at all. And I talked to the doctor over there, and I said, well, I'm fighting in 5 weeks from the shot. He's like, no. He's like, I wouldn't even have you start lightly training until 6 months. And this is a doctor that I was sent to over there telling me this. You know, so it's kind of hard. You know, I mean, some doctors kind of are on the more like lenient side of things, but when you're dealing with the chronic back issue and tearing your back, it's your whole thing. So I'm glad I got it, you know, fixed. I was able to do a lot of things right this camp, outside of camp. That's the thing, I was able to train outside of this camp. Since I got outside of the octagon in Madison Square, I injured my hand. I got my hand healed. I went to Thailand. I was training with one hand out there. Been back to the grind for months and months and months. That's why I didn't really want to wait till August to fight. But I said if it was TJ, fine, I'd wait. If not, we'll fight. And that's what the UFC wanted. The UFC came to me and offered me this fight. It wasn't I was bitching and crying. You guys didn't see me on social media crying about a rematch. Love a rematch. I'm thankful. I know that I'm the better fighter. But you know, that's not me. If I got to climb back to the mountain and do it, I'll do it all over again. You know.
Going back to what you were saying about the pay scale and how you all are being compensated, and the sport is the fastest growing, have you spoken with your other colleagues in the UFC? Do you look towards other sports like NBA? I know the NFL looks towards the NBA now and how much they're making and what they're negotiating. Are these very, very common discussions now about a more like formalized method of how you guys are paid? Are these conversations you don't have?
Yeah, I mean, I have some friends that are in NFL, NHL, and it's the same organization. You know, it's like you're gonna stay out, or basically what you call it, go on strike for this kind of money. And then there's gonna be an 18-year-old kid or 20-year-old kid that's hungry, that's poor, that's like $10,000 sounds good to me, I'll sign it. So there's always gonna be those people that are gonna, and you have to have, you know, everyone has to come together for it. But there's always going to be those people that are coming from the bottom just like I was, that had no money, that was hungry to get in the UFC, would do anything to get in the UFC, would fight for free. And you know, you're always going to have those. So when you have people like that, it's the way it's going to be until you do get a union or something.
Could you be the guy to lead that charge, to mobilize the
Look, I'm forever grateful for what the UFC has given me in my life, the platform I was able to use, the money I was able to make, and the experiences and memories that will last a lifetime. But yeah, I would love to. I mean, if it's something that we need to do, is stand together as a whole and fight for more compensation, to get taken care of, health care, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have anything. We go in there and we break our arm or tear our ACL, luckily sometimes the UFC takes care of it, but some fighters they don't. You know, it's sad.
Your son probably had. What are you doing for healthcare for your son?
I mean, I got healthcare.
You pay for it?
Yeah, I pay for my own healthcare. It's busy. That's important. That's important.
Right now.
we got our healthcare. That's one thing. I was like, damn, I didn't know it was so expensive to have a baby. You know what I mean? Luckily, you know, we did good on the New York card, and that was it. You know, so like I said, invested my money well with you know Tyson Holistic Centers. You know, that's really a big thing that's going on. Doing they're a good business, great business, giving you know past veterans jobs. So it's great to be in business with some humans like that really care. So yeah.
Cody, you mentioned that UFC was telling you TJ didn't want the rematch right away. Did they have a reason why he was saying no? Was it because he was trying to go after DJ, or was there something
I think that
else?
he had an RV trip. He just had a kid 7 weeks ago. What was the other one? His gym was in California and he lived in Colorado. I mean, there was like 6 or 7. I just like, man.
So it sounds like you bought all of them.
Yeah, he bought everything. The RV trip was the funniest thing, though. It is what it is, man.
What was that RV trip?
Oh, probably just a little vacation, I guess.
Oh, a little vacation.
Yeah, a little vacation.
I guess knowing that, right, do you have an opinion on kind of when TJ talks about how Demetrius didn't want to fight him and how the UFC was going to Demetrius and he's saying no,
right.
TJ was saying no. Do you kind of have an opinion on
He's hypochondriac. I mean, he's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite. He calls Mighty Mouse not out for fighting, but they didn't want to pay Mighty Mouse. They didn't want to do that. TJ wanted it because TJ gets everything from, that fight. He gains more than Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse is, the pound for pound best fighter. TJ, you haven't made weight at 125. You haven't, any of that. He was calling. So I think he did that all wrong. But then, I don't like to throw people under the bus like that, but the UFC was told me they couldn't believe how many excuses he had to fight me in March. He said, for that reason, we're going to make the rematch. He said, it won't be in March. We'll get you a date later on. And then in a couple of days, spoke with Ali. It went from, like I said, it bounced around June, July, August. Man, it changed hands a couple times. Then he got hurt, and then he needed more time. He wouldn't be ready for this time. So like I said, I didn't want to wait on TJ, but if it was a for sure thing, I'd wait on TJ, and that's what the UFC wanted me to do. That's what they gave me, not me asking for it. I was gonna whoop Rafael Sensal's ass in June in Chicago, but TJ, I'll give Sensal some credit. He's doing some good things. How you doing? He's out on Twitter. I see him. TJ, they gave me the TJ fight, so. Yeah, why not? Get out there and get my title back, and then we'll see what we do after that.
You mentioned earlier about a trilogy. You're willing to do it, but I mean, like you said, he didn't want to give you the shot right away. You're kind of maybe on the same. Are you looking at maybe DJ as well, or? Man,
I think DJ is a great champion, a great person, great human. That's the thing. If the UFC is willing to pay us money that we deserve, DJ being, if he wins, is he successful this Saturday, he's a 12-time consecutive title defense, and me and the star power that I bring, and I'll go down to 25. If they compensate us, I'll be more than willing to fight Mighty Mouse at 125 pounds. If they don't want to pay us, I'll stay at 135 pounds to clean out my division, and DJ keep doing what he's doing down there. So no ill words or towards Mighty Mouse. I think he's a great fighter. They gotta compensate us for that, I think it's going to be a great fight. So that's what they wanted to do. That's why they didn't make the TJ-DJ match, because they wanted me to go down there and do it.
Should there be?
That was my plan originally. Sorry to cut you off. That was my plan originally. TJ just took that from me. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm gonna go down and fight DJ. So he's not original, but we'll take care of him this Saturday.
Should there be any more pressure on DJ to move up? I feel like you guys are willing to go down for him, but not a lot of people are talking about him moving up to go after one of your guys' belts.
And I think he was at 35, you know what I mean? Like, his weight class is 25, you know what I mean? I can go down, I walk around at 148 pounds, and I can hire a nutritionist, George Lockhart and Ian Larios, had him come out the last 5 weeks and just cook. I can easily make 25 if I wanted to, but it's gotta make right. It's gotta pay me. I gotta go down another weight class, add longer camps, invest more money in the nutritional side, and do all that. But yeah, I mean, if that's what's to happen, I'm just focused on TJ. I'm going to go out there and smash him up on Saturday, get my title back, enjoy some family time, and we'll see what UFC wants to do next.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,